Hey guys, so we are here this afternoon with Marc Chow.
Chauharja Singh.
I mean, I really tried. I really tried to get that, but do you have that in like writing somewhere?
Well, of course, I have like my ID. That's about it.
Might be a little awkward for you to pull it out right now. I need to get it. I feel bad. I like to be able to pronounce people's names. All right, Marc Chow. Oh, Chauharja Singh. Okay, all right, we got it. And he is from Chow Fitness or ChauFit.
ChauFit.
ChauFit. He's actually the owner
Oh
of
no.
ChauFit. So we're going to talk to him today about, health, fitness, about your training programs as well, where you've been trained, etc. So tell us a bit about ChauFit.
ChauFit actually started as a hobby. Um, some years ago, I actually decided to increase my fitness, so I started to just go around the savannah, started to invite people, and it became just a kind of a group thing. And what I found funny is whatever I told them to do, they did. So um, it became me training them, and I think I began to get a following because it wasn't a matter of me barking orders at them. Whatever they did, I tried to do that and more. So if I say, all right, we're doing 10 push-ups, I'm doing 15, etc., etc. So it started to grow, and eventually I realized how much I enjoy doing it. And the thing is that I had done so many sports in the past that I actually had a basic foundation on training, calisthenic training, etc. So I had a knack for it, and eventually decided, you know what, I'm going to turn this into a profession. Followed up with certification, business name registration, etc., etc.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that. So what sports do you do before?
Cricket, rugby, table tennis, lawn tennis, basketball, swimming, water polo. I was also a scout. Um, and I did of those competitively table tennis, lawn tennis, and rugby.
Complete and appropriate test of your muscles. Okay, yes, definitely a reflection of that list. Okay, so of course you started out on your own, but when you started to get a following, I know you mentioned we were talking about it before we started. You mentioned that you then decided to pursue training.
Hmm.
Tell us a bit about that.
Um, well, when I got this following, I mean, it started off as friends, and then they brought friends and stuff. Um, and I realized I had a knack for it. What not only was it that people were enjoying coming out and stuff, because I'm talking about 6 a.m. Saturday morning, Queens Park, Savannah, or down Shagarama, so that kind of stuff, right? And
I'm definitely no. I'm
don't worry, things have evolved since then.
I'm just saying 6 a.m. is definitely a no for me.
Well, they're 6:15. Um, but not only did people enjoy it, but they started to see results. People who couldn't do a single push-up could do 10. People could hold a squat position. They were squatting properly. Who started to lose weight, who started to gain definition, that kind of stuff. And actually, one of the catalysts for me pushing further was, interestingly enough, major fitness events in Trinidad and Tobago, Hardcore Caribbean.
Okay.
And we started to train towards that. I hooked up with some other people who assisted me in what was then my training style, and we actually moved forward from then. And I started to develop different styles of training. One, there was of course fitness training. Then there were skills training for the event itself and that kind of stuff. So actually, hardcore has become pretty much a staple of ChauFit every year now since its inception.
Okay, all right, nice. And you were telling me about the training program you did with the Defense Force?
Yes. The thing about it is, no matter how much experience you have, a lot of people in various fields, they like to see paper. So what I eventually decided to do, before I turned this into a business, I went from hobby to business. Decided I'll get certified. I went and did one of those online things, and when I actually did it, it was like, that's it.
But I mean, how good are those online things? Like, is it accredited?
My honest opinion, you see, unfortunately, there's no accreditation board for the health and fitness industry, as far as I know, anywhere in the world. So, whatever they do is whatever they do, and they send you a PDF document, you read it, and they do an online exam, open book, and part of it is dealing with the business of it as opposed to the actual health and fitness side of it. I found that wasn't adequate. So as I mentioned, there were some people I hooked up with before I entered hardcore, and they actually recommended this course done by the Defense Force, the physical training instructor course, PTI course. So I said, as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I used to work a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 at the time, and eventually I got the opportunity to leave. First thing I did, contacted my friend, asked him some details, and I went and I did the course. The course involved us training ourselves. It involved anatomy and physiology, sociology.
Oh, wow.
There was swimming, first aid, life saving. It's a really wide-reaching course. Strength training. So what you actually learn, you can now go into the field of training, whether it's personal training or team training, because actually a lot of the national and club team trainers did that course. So a lot of them are PTIs, So actually I can say that I'm very proud to be a PTI.
It's quite interesting because it means that you got to train locally. And I'm not sure if many people really know about this program. So let's say I decided that 6:30 a.m. life was for me, and and I wanted to train. Like, where is the course? What are the requirements? Is there a cost?
Oh, well, the PTI course is actually, from what I understand, it started off as a way for the Defense Force to give back to the community, but it was usually so.
Oh, by the way, I know I keep sounding like I'm unfit. I actually dance, so I'm not that unfit.
Dancing is actually a great form of cardio. Here's the thing. People always have this ridiculous misconception that to be fit, you need to be able to run 1,000 miles, and you need to be in a gym, and this, that, and the other. And the reality is that health and fitness is a lot simpler than that. It's about getting up and being active. The problem is that I think one of the biggest problems that people have is believing that fitness is about looks. It's really not about looks. Being healthy is really not about looks.
Sure.
You can be as skinny as you want, have the highest body fat percentage, and be at the greatest risk for heart disease. Or you can be, like I've seen, let's put it this way, during my PTI course, there was some of the instructors there, the belly and all kind of thing. And when we go for a run, they're running. They're still running. And I am like, all right, so that's what, 3 miles? Cool.
Well, endurance, because I actually experienced this. Like, if I don't, it's more than just cardio. I'll have you know, especially if you're on a performance level, it's very hard. Okay, we have to do everything else that everybody else does in heels. Okay. But no, if I don't dance for a while, and let's say I just go out to like a social or something like that, I'm gasping for breath. And it's only after about a couple dances, then, it gets in, and then you're like, okay, I did not just let me just sit right here and die.
Well, let me explain something to them, but let's go into the health related. There's muscular strength, muscular endurance, cardiovascular strength, flexibility, and you can call body composition one, but that's more of a result of everything else, right? And a lot of people like to look at one or two areas of fitness. And the reality is, for most people, that's fine. Because for most people, you have specific goals. If all you want is to live a long, happy, healthy life, cardiovascular endurance and slight muscular endurance is actually quite fine. Then there are people who want to become bodybuilders, powerlifters, Olympic weightlifters. Then you also have the ego lifters in the gym. Yeah.
Wait, what is an ego lifter?
Guys who want to show that they have the heaviest bench press, and yeah, and when you look at them bench pressing, you stand up there waiting for them to do a single rep because they're only doing half reps. And
I'm just saying, I'm sensing some shade being thrown.
no, it's not that. You have to understand, this is my profession, this is my passion. And I always think, when I see people working out, and I actually hope that if at any point in time I am doing an exercise that can be improved, that someone would approach me and say, hey, you need to do this, try that, try that. I never do it because people have egos, especially testosterone-filled people, men. Men's egos are a lot more fragile than we'd like you to know.
I'm just so happy that a man said it. So very happy that a man said it. I think we need a round of applause for that. Like, we're recording, right? We need to save this, and I'm going to replay this every time.
You see,
Okay, but you definitely see me. You definitely see me. I'll check it out. Yeah. I think I need help most with dieting because it's usually people say, "Oh God, it's so hard to not eat," and then I've met a couple of people like myself where it's actually hard to eat. Like you would think your body would be like, "Oh yay, food, we love you," and it's like, "Oh yay, we're hungry. Food, what is this? I don't want this."
Something like that. I can deal with both issues quite quickly. One of the things about not about trying to limit what you eat is not again not about limiting what you eat. It's about choosing what you eat. And people think healthy food is bland. I gave one of my clients this tip, and he found it works well. Garlic,
Pepper sauce.
garlic, chive, shadow benny,
Pepper sauce.
well, pepper sauce for those who can handle pepper. And yeah, between garlic, chive, shadow benny, there was one other, and pimento peppers, you can make anything taste great. So none of those are high carb, high fat, anything. All of those you just add the right amount. I make a salad dressing at home. Minced garlic, shadow benny, a little salt and black pepper to taste, and the liquid is lemon juice and olive oil.
Let me just write this down, or you can just send that WhatsApp thing we're talking about. Yeah. All right. So
and as for those who are not interested in food, it's really a matter of finding what you enjoy and then finding ways to enjoy it healthily. Well,
what if I enjoy ice cream? Lots of ice cream.
Did you know that there's non-dairy ice cream?
Yeah, but you mean sorbet?
Nope. Non-dairy ice cream that apparently tastes quite... I've never tasted it because I don't really do ice cream, but apparently it tastes pretty good. It's, I know Massey Stores has it. I don't know if True Value has it and what, but yeah, there's non-dairy ice cream.
What? How?
You have...
So hey, hold on, Molly. You bring an ice cream for everybody. Okay, so guys, Jamali is bringing ice cream for us, butter pecan specifically. I'm so psyched. This is good. You see, good things came out of this.
So again, you say you enjoy pizza. You can actually change, I guess, the ratios of the different toppings. So you can thin slice, slightly less cheese, because to me pizza without cheese is not pizza. So all those cheeseless pizza people, it's...
Well, technically, Italian-wise, pizza does not come with cheese. Cheese is a topping. Right. Just throw that out there.
I'm not Italian. just saying. But yeah, you can actually vary the toppings on it. So whatever you actually enjoy, find a healthy way to enjoy it. And that way, when you're hungry, it's not a matter of, ooh, food, what is that? It's a matter of, oh yeah, I can go for this, I can go for that, you know? So, and that way you maintain a certain minimal caloric intake, daily caloric intake. And the calories is just a unit of energy, so you maintain a certain daily caloric intake. You don't malnourish yourself, and you still manage to maintain a healthy lifestyle, healthy body, healthy mind, etc., etc.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
You're most welcome.
And we'll keep in touch.
Yes.
Bye.